It's Ann with the Lowdown on Cancer, sponsored by the Cancer Fund. Have you ever had this happen where you thought you'd done something really great, and in hindsight, you look back and go, wow, I haven't done a very good job at that. So recently I had a post and somebody made a comment in there. And what that made me realize is I have not done a good enough job explaining the Lowdown on Cancer, the relationship to the Cancer Fund, and why you as our community is so important to us, and why you are a part of probably one of the most unique pages out there, because there is not anybody out there doing what we're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read her response, because here's what I believe. If this is how she feels, there must be others out there that feel like she does. And so I'm going to read her comment. I'm going to read my response, and hopefully that will help you have a better understanding to the Lowdown on Cancer, the relationship to the Cancer Fund, why you being on this page is so important to us, and why you being on this page is you participating in something that's never been done before. And I'd really like you to continue to participate, and maybe this will clarify a few things. So I'm going to read her comment. I'm going to say that this is from Susan. And the reason why I'm going to say it's from Susan is because it's actually from somebody named Susan. So anyways, Susan says, okay, hold on. So the Cancer Fund that y'all ultimately want people to give money to isn't a fund for research. This is a bunch of venture capitalists who want us to help them profit off of startups, because that's literally what the definition of a venture capitalism is. How stupid do you think we all are? So here's my response to Susan. Susan, thank you so much for your comment. I'm Ann, a cancer survivor, Little League mom, wife, business owner, cancer activist, and I helped create the Cancer Fund. We aren't, as you indicated in your message, a bunch of venture capitalists who want us to help them profit off of startups. We are a new kind of organization. It can be confusing. So thanks for the opportunity to share what we are actually doing. You asked, how stupid do you think we all are? Well, I can tell you, I certainly don't think you're stupid, but I will openly admit, I felt incredibly stupid and felt like I had been duped for years after writing checks for research that I have never been able to find out where my research dollars went. Did you know there are billions of dollars spent on cancer research? The National Cancer Institute budget is $6.44 billion, yes, with a B, billion, and that's just for 2020. And that's just the NCI. But what most of us don't get told is that even though the billions get spent, there's a gap. No, it's more like a canyon between the research lab and something ultimately reaching cancer patients. The path from lab to clinic is loaded with costs and uncertainty, and many promising developments never make it past being a great and sometimes proven idea because they can't span what is called the chasm of death. That takes money, what you correctly call venture capital. Why did I help create the Cancer Fund? The fact that billions of dollars are spent on research, but many of the promising innovations can't get the early funding they need, quite frankly, pissed me off. As check writers, we are being misled. We are being told cancer research is important, and it is, but getting research out of the lab to where it actually impacts lives is perhaps even more important, and we aren't being told that many very promising innovations are languishing out there without the funds they need to continue their early stage work. When you say that we aren't a research fund, you are 100% correct, nor have we ever suggested we are one. The Cancer Fund wants to bridge the gap and aid innovative solutions to get across the chasm of death. We have a fast-growing community of people that help us choose the innovations that we, as a community, want to support. Our highest priority right now is growing our community, which is actually what our promotion invites people to do. We aren't asking for your donation. In fact, you won't find a donation link on our website anywhere. We're inviting you to join us to connect, to explore, to discover, to learn more, and support innovations that will give more than hope for cancer patients. That is the Cancer Fund. So I hope that clears things up a bit. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them, or you can send them directly to me at Ann, A-N-N, @cancerfund.com. And again, we love our community. We love your input. Please be sure to participate. And I just want to thank you for being a part of our community. Thank you.
To learn how you can support cancer innovation, join us on Wednesday, September 30th at 1 p.m. Pacific Time. Visit www.zoomcancerfund.com. That's www.zoomcancerfund.com to register.